Hey friends, welcome. If this is your first time visiting, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. So I have a couple things I want to share with you today. Actually, if you're interested, 3, because I did kind of redo my area on the back porch. There's still a lot of work to do to it, but if you're interested, I'll show it to you at the end. And you can, if you can see, I have a lot more room out here as far as my work table, and then just everything is so much better. So, but the things, so I'm going to share this with you. This is my project. This is an epoxy I Spy mold. So we'll look at that in a minute. But I first wanted to share with you, we talk about sandpaper a lot. Now, I buy sandpaper from the Dollar Tree, especially things that I know I'm going to use it once for something and then toss it. And I normally wouldn't have used it for the project I did today, but in moving everything around, I can't seem to find my boxes of good sandpaper, so I grabbed these. Now, I use these, it says it's wet to dry sandpaper, and I use these generally on dry projects, and I use them for things that, like, maybe it's something that's going to be kind of dirty and I'm just going to want to toss the sandpaper afterwards. Now this is good sandpaper. This is 3M. These are Dollar Tree. So this piece of sandpaper I took out of one of my little carts. I've used it so many times, and this thing, look, I mean, it is still great. This has probably been used on so many projects. So this, oh, I'm losing all the pieces of the sandpaper I took out. So this is the cheap sandpaper, and I just want to show you. Now, don't get me wrong, I buy cheap sandpaper because I use it for projects. Obviously, I have it. But I just want to show you the difference, because I know, though, that sometimes, no matter how good it is, you might only have a couple bucks to be able to spend $1 or so on sandpaper. Then, you get what you can get. But when you're able to get yourself a stash of some really good sandpaper, it's definitely worth it. All right, so cheap sandpaper. Now this was brand new. I just took it out and used it, and it does say that it's wet and dry. I did use it wet. All the stuff falls off, but it's not as clumpy when it's dry. And I use this all for just this one project. This also was brand new because I wanted to go a little bit heavier than lighter, and then lightest. And then, like I said, this is 3M. These I'm not even turning over because everything will fall out. But again, I've used this on, I couldn't even tell you how many projects, and I'll put this back in my drawer and keep using it. So when you have the ability to buy good sandpaper is absolutely worth the money. However, it doesn't hurt to have some inexpensive stuff laying around, that you can just throw away, because it tore up, but it still did what I needed it to do. Okay. So I did just want to share that with you guys, because a lot of us, until we start doing this, we've not really ventured out into the world of sandpaper. So I've learned a lot of things about a lot of stuff since I've been doing epoxy. All right, let me get this all the way so it can be thrown away. All right, and then, all right, so now our project for today. I love this. I am just so super excited with it. So this is an I Spy block, and I made this for my grandson. Very, very cool. And I just put all kinds of stuff in here. So like there's a car. This ring was his mom's when she was a teenager. I did put his name in there. There's a ball, like different clips, and you can see from different angles you find different pieces. So I think that this is just really good for kids. It, you know, it helps them to focus on things, learning their words, finding different things. So I am really excited about it. I think it's a really fun project. All right, so something that I was thinking about with this, if you sell pieces, okay, so of course the I Spy, super cute, and you know, you could, you know, put a cute little like card with it that has all the different things, and you know, how many can you find. You could box it up and put a little timer in with it, like really cute. Now the other thing that I was thinking was you could make these for and put them together as games for like birthday parties, baby showers, you know, Christmas, whatever. And, you know, because I use this, you'll see when I attach the video of doing this, I have a block that has like 6 or 8 of these, whatever. But, you know, you could, you know, package these up, right? And you don't even have to necessarily put the same things in them, but you could put, you know, each thing has so many items, and like the first person that finds, you put 20 items in there. The first person that finds all 20 items in theirs is the winner, right? Or you could do them all the same, and you know, whichever, but you could do it for birthday parties, baby showers, and I think that it would be like a really fun game. And then that person could, you know, keep one as a paperweight, a memory, you know, whatever. So anyways, oh sorry, that darn sandpaper's left pieces everywhere. So, but like I put in a car, there's a star, a shell, a googly eye, and if you see, the googly eye still moves around. There's a rock in there, this little guy, and you can see, if you, depending on the angle that you look at him, he's a little seal. You can see his little face. I put like Matthew's name in there, a little flower, butterfly, a ball, clothespin, paper clip, couple buttons. And again, you know, like you can just see this from different, you know, realms. And if you're doing them for like a party, I mean, you could put things, if you're making them yourself for a party, you could put things associated with that party. Like, yeah, really fun. So I think that this is going to be great for my little grandson. He's going to like it. And there's going to be, you know, lots of things to keep him busy. Very cool. All right, well, listen, I will attach the video of putting this together. I did it in 3 layers. That's the biggest thing. The video, I'm not even going to talk through it. I'm just going to kind of put it on somewhat fast mode and just show you sitting things through there. The big thing with this is just simply putting it in layers. You want to do layers for the simple fact that you don't want everything bunched up together. You want to be able to see things in, you know, different ways that you look at the block. And that's really it. All right. So listen, I hope you guys have a beautiful, blessed rest of your day. And I will put a little bit of video on what I've done to my little area back here if you're interested. All right. I'll see you later. Bye, friends. So I definitely gave myself a bigger workspace, and my other table was about half this size. So we have to do this a little bit at a time, but as we go, like where the screened in porch is aluminum, because you can see there's like brick or cement going down the sides. The parts that are aluminum, we're gonna have it bricked in eventually. So that would be like down around here like this. And then, don't mind my trash, I was cleaning. And then we're going to put windows instead of, like, really easy open windows instead of the screen. So that will all take a little bit of time. And then I have this flooring on here right now. This is from IKEA. And it's been great because it's very durable. I'm not upset when I get, you know, paint, epoxy, whatever on it. But you can see those little cracks in there. So it's hard. I have to vacuum it with the shop vac. I can't sweep it because everything just sweeps into the little cracks. So when we change it to windows and we don't have to worry about rain, we'll put real floor out here, hard floor, and then I'll do like silicone mats any place that would get epoxy. So then Scott built some counters for me. He put countertops on. Now he didn't finish them down through the bottom here because, again, since we're going to change the floor, once we change the floor, then he'll put cabinets on it. But it's really nice to have countertops that are actually a good height for me. And you can see I already had my thing there for my spray paint and epoxy, and that's my little thing that he made me for painting my cups. I just keep it covered. And then I put everything in these little roll carts, and I can slide them underneath it so everything's more organized, out of the way. And then the orange one there is my epoxy cart with my tools and stuff, so I could just slide it out, put it beside my table, and have everything at hand's reach. So I like it. I think he did a really great job. And my little kitty cat keychains there. Oh, my niece is doing some epoxy projects. I've been working on this with her. These are hers, some little coasters for her car. So, yeah, this is just a mold that I dump in extra when I have it, and then when it's completely full, then I'll take it, make it into a little clipboard. But yeah, so I think that this is great, and then, you know, it'll take us some time to get it the way that I want it, but in the end, I think it will be really good. So I'm super glad to have these countertops. So thank you, Scott. All right, listen, friends, have a blessed and beautiful day. I'll talk to you later. Bye.